And we're going to start off with Councilmember Kamen for a proclamation to Waltrip High School Band to recognize their win in the battle of the band and Safe Diversity Olympics Educational Spirit Day. And Vice Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you so much, Mayor, and I'll wait till you get down here. In the meantime, can our Roaring Rams stand up, please? Okay. We'll call you up for a picture in just a minute after I read this proclamation, but y'all just stand because this is about you. All right. So before I begin, again, I'm so honored today. Waltrip High School is proudly in District C, and the band is beloved and renowned, I would say, not just in District C, but throughout the city. And Mayor, they can jam. And I mean that. From playing district concerts where my own 2-year-old has rocked out listening to y'all, to Super Bowl 51 events, winning numerous awards, and playing at so many community events throughout Houston. We are so excited for this honor, and I want to thank our recipients, especially from SAFE, for all that you do to promote what you do, and I'll talk about that in this proclamation. So whereas Safe Diversity Communities is a nonprofit organization that focuses on stopping the stigma of bullying and reducing the dropout and suicide rate for at-risk high school students with disabilities who are emotionally and mentally challenged. Whereas Safe Diversity Communities' mission promotes an academically enriching, safe environment that allows the community to thrive and succeed in diversity, inclusion, and equality for all. And they host its Battle of the Bands Educational Spirit Day, featuring a multitude of educational activities, presentations, and competitions. The City of Houston congratulates District C's Waltrip High School Band, and we should say the Roaring Red Ram Band of Waltrip, on its victory, and commends Safe Diversity Olympics Educational Spirit Day for its commitment to empowering and educating our communities through awareness, and extends best wishes for continued success. Mayor?
Thank you, Council Member, and I have the privilege of saying so. Therefore, I, Sylvester Turner, Mayor, City of Houston, hereby proudly proclaim March 28, 2023 as Waltrip High School Band Day in the City of Houston.
So with me, I'm going to read off a few names, and then I'm going to ask each of you to introduce yourselves and what, your involvement is. But we have Thelman Scott and Jason Moore and Roderick Brown. And then from Waltrip, we have our head band director, Brenda Coral Smith. Is our director here? And we also have our assistant band directors, and I'll let the director introduce them. And of course, the students of the hour, our Waltrip band. Congratulations, y'all. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead? Introduce yourself?
Thank you so much. We're just so excited to be here today. For our students have done a fantastic job, but we just want to let everybody know our mayor. Where are you, Mayor? Okay, Mayor Turner. Because last time, I think, Mayor, did you say you played in a band? Okay, well, you can talk about that later, Roger. Okay, you said you played in a band. But we just want to be able to thank the mayor. I've been knowing the mayor, I guess, about 35 years, you guys. That means we're old, right?
Young. 35 years young.
35 years young. All right. And I thank him from every year just being a part of the Safe Diversity Program to be able to honor these students for their work, because these bands, like she said, they be jamming. So there was the winners for the Safe Diversity Olympic Spirit Day. There was the winners. So thank the mayor again for all that you do for the city, not just for Safe Diversity, but for the city of Houston, to make the kids know that they're special. But thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over to our sponsor, and then we're going to have one of our board members to speak, Jason Moore. But now we're going to have our sponsor, Mr. Roderick Brown.
Hey, good afternoon. So just an opportunity to just come and just talk about, safe diversity. The one thing I just want to leave with everyone is that mark your calendars for October 11th. That's this year's event for the Safe Diversity Olympics. come out, share the opportunity, share your knowledge with these kids. The Battle of the Bands, it was a battle. But I will say this, Waltrip came out on top. They really performed. So I look forward to, under their new leadership, that challenge to be brought to the table this time too. But UPS has been a sponsor, and we continue to do that because it's about the education of the kids. And then we have fun with the Battle of the Bands. So please mark your calendars for October 11th. And Ms. Thelma Scott, I want to thank you for your leadership, as well as Millard House from HISD. Thank you so much.
Thank you, councilmen and women and Mayor Turner. We appreciate this. Thankful to Waltrip High School for what they're doing with the Battle of the Bands. I'm Jason Moore. I'm a little shy, sorry guys.
Okay.
But I'm a board member at Safe Diversity Community. I am in charge of digital marketing and social media marketing. So I'm better with a computer than I am with talking. I can hide behind a computer. But we really do appreciate this opportunity, and I just look forward to doing more work with the city of Houston as we continue on. Thank you.
Well, I'm just a very blessed woman right here. I'm a class of 1996 Waltrip alum. And after 20 years at Sharpstown High School and Elsec High School, I was given the opportunity to come back to Waltrip High School. So I'm super excited, and I don't want to take the thunder away from anybody, but I'm blessed that my predecessors, Mr. Stevens and Jesse Espinosa, put me in the right place with these amazing students. And also, I'm very blessed that I also have a new boss, Ms. Rhonda Honore. She's a great person. And my team, Johnny Olivares, Assistant Director, and also James Elam. We are just so thankful for every performance opportunity that Houston has given us. And we are always very willing to take our band wherever you guys ask us to go, because that performance for the kids, this is why they go to school. And we need to continue to provide those opportunities and entertain them with that. And some of my kids back there are actually going to study music. And that only happens obviously because we expose them to the great opportunities that Houston has provided for our band. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. Rhonda Honore, new principal of Waltrip High School, proud principal of Waltrip High School. The Waltrip community is very special to me. I came back specifically to the community after being the principal at Frank Black Middle School for 4 years. And so I wanted to continue the impact that I have on that community, and I wanted to serve these kids. And this is one of the reasons why we do what we do, right? Our kids shine. And it is our organizations like this that allows and allows our students to shine. And so I am just super, super honored and proud to lead, these students and Ms. Smith and the band directors. But again, I'm just very thankful and honored to be here.
We do have a couple of comments. Councilmember Kubash.
Thank you, Councilmember Kamen, for bringing them forward. There's no football game without a band. and I mean, you make it exciting to go to the football game. Getting out of the car and walking to the stadium and hearing the band play. It's exciting. And thank you for your talent and your skills and your determination. And I'm glad you won the Battle of the Band.
And to everyone that is here, congratulations. A former clarinet player right here, and my son is
Mayor was clarinet too.
clarinet section, first chair. Clarinet section. My son is a former tuba player who received a band scholarship to Prairie View playing the tuba. So there is opportunities for students who are musically inclined, and I hope that you stick with it. So many times our students start playing instruments and then they stop. But I want to encourage you to stick with it because there are so many opportunities available for you. And I know that you're putting in hard work not only at your craft with your instrument, but also your studies, because you have to know math and you have to be able to build good character to be in the band and work as a team. So congratulations to each of you, and I know you will do great as you continue to be a part of the band. Congratulations to the new principal. We look forward to your leadership at Waltrip High School. And Councilmember Kamen, if you
Thank
want
you.
to.
And as we ask the students to come up, I'll just add, y'all are hitting on the gift of music for our children, whether you're going to go on to study it professionally or the connection and nexus between music and success in school in general. And that is a beautiful gift you all are giving. And I just want to say, all politics aside, because there's been a lot of talk about HISD recently.
Yes.
But this is HISD, and we
Yes.
are so proud of it. Come on up.
If the students will come
Let me say
forward
this.
for the photo.
Let me say.
Come forward
Let me
for
say
the
this
photo.
right quick, Mayor. Come on up here.
I'm listening.
Mayor, I want to thank you. He's the first mayor that ever sponsored scholarships for these students, and I want to thank him, but I want to let him know that we have 6 band students for scholarships this year. He'll be leaving, but he's going to still be with Safe Diverse Sponsored Scholarship. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Deborah.
The chair now recognizes Mayor Turner for a proclamation to SPD recognizing procurement professionals' contributions to the city during National Procurement Month. This is SPD.
All right, this is procurement month. Jack, Will? And whereas the public procurement profession plays a significant role in the efficiency and effectiveness of both government and business, and whereas the City of Houston Strategic Procurement Division's procurement professionals dedicate themselves to providing the best value for every taxpayer dollar, and continue to expand their knowledge, skills, and abilities. And whereas in addition to the purchase of goods and services, procurement adds value to the City of Houston by performing functions such as administering contracts, developing strategic procurement strategies, and cultivating working relationships with suppliers that are inclusive of minority and women-owned business enterprises, certified firms, and other departments within the organization. And whereas the Strategic Procurement Division in the City of Houston is committed to providing high-caliber strategic, logistical, and operational support to all departments within the city with a focus on developing and maintaining strong working relationships and customer service. And whereas the Strategic Procurement Division in the City of Houston recognize, support, and practice the public procurement values and guiding principles of accountability, ethics, impartiality, professionalism, service, fairness, and transparency. These values were established by the NIGP, the Institute for Public Procurement, as fundamental tenets of the public procurement profession. And whereas the NIGP has proclaimed this month of March as Procurement Month to further expand awareness of the procurement professional's role in conjunction with government officials, the public, business, and corporate leaders, the City of Houston honors and commends all procurement professionals for their hard work and dedication. Therefore, I, Sylvester Turner, Mayor of the City of Houston, do hereby proclaim March 2023 as Procurement Month. Please give it up to all of these procurement professionals. Let me start out by thanking them, Jedediah, and of course Will Jones, Finance Director. Let me thank each and every one of you. What you do is what they do is not easy work because they are the department that determines who comes in first, second, third, or fourth. And when you're not first, everybody's mad at you. Okay? When you're first, everybody is happy, but if you come in second, third, fourth, or fifth, nobody's happy with you. And then people try to find fault in what you do. But the reality is that they have the responsibility of exercising the process, following the process, doing their work, and they do it professionally and efficiently on every single day. And so it's just only appropriate and timely to recognize them and thank them for the professionals that they are and how they handle the situation, whether people like them or don't like them. They still do their job. But the reality is the City of Houston appreciates them because without them, we simply could not function. So on behalf of the entire city, let me thank you for what you do. And then I'm going to yield to Jed, the Director of Procurement.
Thank you, Mayor. It's a complete honor for me to be able to associate with this wonderful group of professionals. We have joined with us also from the Houston Public Works and Airport System Procurement professionals with us. So thank you, Mayor, to your leadership, Director Jones. We couldn't do this without that support. We're grateful to be able to lead that. In our minds, Houston is always number one, right? That's always the first place. So it's what we can do for the city. And so I'm grateful to have that opportunity. I'm grateful. I've got Carolyn and Candace, who are my right and left hands, and grateful for all the work that they do. But it's just an honor to work with such an amazing group of professionals. Thank you, Mayor.
And let me have Will Jones as Head of Finance.
Thank you, Mayor. And special thank you to Jed and Carolyn and Candace for their leadership for the procurement team. I'm very proud to stand in support of SPD. The mayor said it perfectly, like the work that they do, without the work that they do, the city would not be able to operate. That's just real, like the services and goods that they procure, the city would not be able to operate. And I do want to take time to recognize a couple of employees that, Jed made me aware of that at the Southeast Texas Association of Public Purchasing, we had some standout employees. So I do want to recognize them. So I want to recognize Elnora Smith for winning Buyer of the Year. And I also want to recognize Desiree Heath for winning Manager of the Year. And that's a huge deal because that's for the region. So City of Houston, you guys represent us very well. You make us proud. And again, I couldn't say enough kind words about the procurement team. So thank you.
Thank you very much. We do have a couple of comments. Councilmember Kubash.
Thank you, Mayor, for recognizing them. I got to really know Jedediah during this last procurement deal. And I went over there more than once, as you probably are aware. And he will answer his emails, and he will talk to me. And he's very kind, and he's very patient. I didn't get everything I wanted, but you were very kind in telling me why I didn't get it. And you know, you could have been a little rougher than that, but you were very pleasant. And I think it's important, Mayor, that we have people that work for the city that are very pleasant and are kind to elected officials like myself. Thank you very much, Jedediah. I highly respect you. And you as well, my friend, the CFO, Will. God bless.
Councilmember Kamen.
I just wanted to piggyback on that. I know we're speaking to both of you as the directors, but this goes to everyone in the department. The caliber of professionalism and Mayor, under your leadership, the type of culture of that professionalism and transparency, regardless of where things come down in contracts and procurement, I don't think anyone can question you all in your integrity in this process. So thank you for what you do, and to every employee, you know, Mayor, thank you for just bringing the recognition, because oftentimes there's so many employees that don't get to shine in the spotlight, but they really deserve it. Thank you.
Councilmember Alcorn.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Pro Tem, and thank you, Mayor, for bringing this forward. We buy a lot of stuff at the City of Houston, so really want to shout out everybody who works on all of our purchasing. You do a really good job. Carolyn Hanahan, I've worked with her for years, Mayor, when she came in with David Feldman and worked in the legal department, and she has always just been a joy to work with and so thorough and so good at what she does. So anyway, thanks for bringing this forward.
Mayor, for bringing this forward, I wanted to say to the both directors, your leadership of this organization has been stellar. And every time I've had an opportunity to meet with Director Jed, he has been straightforward, forthcoming with the information, and we appreciate that. People put a lot of trust in the work that you and the entire team does, and we depend on the work that you do. So thank you so much for your genuine leadership. And also, I agree with Councilmember Kubash. Even when it's not what we want to hear, you're very kind at delivering the message and very thoughtful with how you deliver it for the city of Houston. So we appreciate all of the employees. And I'm not surprised that we have standouts in the city of Houston in this region. So congratulations to each of you for the work that you do.
And you all will come right over.